All right, it was going to drive me nuts if I didn't clarify circuits and cycles. So I did what any good 21st century person does, and I looked it up. And actually, while I was looking it up, I found this nice illustration of the Königsberg bridges problem. This is from the textbook Networks by Mark Newman. You'll see I've got some videos up in the class from Mark Newman. He literally wrote the book, and there's a lot of really cool stuff in this. I think there's a new edition, so you should be able to find a cheap copy of this if you want to dig deeper into networks later on, after we get through the semester, because you're not going to have time in the next couple weeks. But what distinguishes a circuit from a cycle? There are possibly many, possibly infinite types of circuits. Hamiltonian, and Euler circuits are two popular ones. This particular graph does not have any circuits. Subgraphs we could think of as having circuits. So an Euler circuit is where, just like with the bridges problem, we go through each edge once. So maybe we start here, we go here, 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 and then we find ourselves here and we haven't crossed that bridge. So in Königsberg, well, that was just one brute force attempt to see if there's a solution. But Euler proved by looking at the degree, by seeing that we've got degree 3, 5, 3, 3, he was able to prove that there was not, in fact, this circuit where we go through each edge exactly once. So an Euler circuit is a network where we can do that. So let me give you a really boring example where we could. Here we've got a network, a really simple network with two edges and two vertices being connected by them. So here we've got each edge is singular, right? But we could have more than one edge. You could think about, say, in epidemiology, what are the ways that these two people interact? We could think of, okay, well, they interact in, say, the break room at work, but they also interact at the entrance to the building, right? So we can have multiple edges connecting different nodes. But in this case, if we wanted to go through this network, we can go this way and then this way. And in that case, we've gotten through each of the edges. With a Hamiltonian circuit, we're basically into the realm of the traveling salesperson problem, where we're going through each node once. So we go through here, then we go down to here, and we go to here, and we go to here, and we could go back to where we started. So in the case of Königsberg, or I guess old Königsberg, I'm sure it's much bigger and with many more bridges by now, but we could do a Hamiltonian circuit if we're not concerned with touching each bridge once, if we're only concerned with getting to each part once. And in this case, we've got multiple ways to do that because we've got multiple bridges connecting each node. All right, so that was a clarifying point. This warrants a separate video. Let me separate.